Are you looking for peace of mind at your doorstep? Look no further. With the Blink Video Doorbell, your home's entrance is always within your control. Check out the link in the video description to learn more and get your Blink Video Doorbell on Amazon. Your home is in your hands.
Synastry astrology helps us figure out how relationships work cohesively. Unlike sun sign compatibility, which suggests which signs are romantically suitable, synastry is a deeper dive into understanding how people relate to each other. It's known as relationship astrology because it allows us to see how people connect and interact with one another through their natal birth charts. When two or more charts are blended to compare individuals, we can judge how the planets, signs, and houses relate to each other, allowing us to determine similarities, hardships, and issues that may arise from the relationship. Below is a breakdown of the different parts of a synastry chart and what they mean. A synastry chart depicts the same information as a regular natal chart, except it carries both charts in the wheel. It has all the components you would find in your personal birth chart, but it also shows aspects of planets to the other chart. There are several ways to find information when looking for synastry between charts. First, you'll need to erect the birth charts. You can do so separately, but you also have the option to look at the charts combined. There is no better way to do one or the other, it just depends on which one is easier for you. Once you have the charts, the simplest way to read them is to make a 3-column list per person. The first column should indicate the house number, the second one should state the planet and the sign that's in each house, X, Mars in Gemini, Jupiter in Libra, etc., and then the third row should indicate the degree of the planet. It would also help if you look to see what planets are in the same signs and what degrees are they in. Lastly, the final step is to check the elements, fire, earth, air, and water, present on each chart. In synastry, the zodiac sign of each individual shows their essence. If one person has a Sagittarius sun, they might be a free spirit. If their counterpart has a Sagittarius moon, they can form a deep connection because the sun sign person expresses the adventurous ideology of the moon sign person. Basically, the sun gives light and energy to the planets it touches in another person's chart. It evokes passion, desire, and the will to make things happen. The sun's synastry to planets in another's chart gives us the motivation to bond with someone and inspiration to attain the vibe of the planet it connects with as the core theme of the relationship. Venus, for example, is the planet of pleasure and indulgence. The sun's connection to Venus in synastry could result in a friendship in which you both are foodies and eat at popular restaurants. In romance, it could demonstrate an intense sexual bond. Remember when you listed the planets in the same zodiac signs and their degrees? See what planets align by a degree orb of 5 degrees or less. So, if your sun sign is at 3 degrees and Venus in their chart is at 8 degrees and both are in Gemini, you can say these planets are aligned. Houses play the same role in your synastry chart as they do in your birth chart, only that they help you understand your connection to someone a bit more. Suppose your big 3, sun, moon, and rising, fall in a specific house of someone's birth chart, that indicates a significant connection. The same applies to the other planets because they tell a story. Let's say your moon sign is in someone's 10th house of career, you might find that your role in the relationship is to nurture their career. However, if Mars falls in the same house, you can find yourself either motivating or competing for high standing at the office. Here's what the houses mean if they show up in both charts. First house, you feel seen by the other. This is a significant relationship that will only get better. Second house, they may control your finances and contribute to your confidence. Third house, communication may feel easy. Fourth house, they may remind you of home and family. Fifth house, you encourage each other to have fun. Sixth house, you depend on each other for assistance and you'd also make great workout buddies for each other. Seventh house, you could be partners in every sense of the word or frenemies. Eighth house, there is a deep fascination with the person, as they can aid growth. Ninth house, adventure, philosophy, education and travel are connection elements.